Hello dear students, welcome in our video lecture of some basic concepts of chemistry. That is first chapter of standard 11. In our previous video we have discussed about the concentration terms. We have made a list of different concentration terms. Now let us learn one by one. These kind of videos about the concentration terms are also available in Gujarati medium. The videos, the language of that video is completely Gujarati. Now this is for the English medium student. Okay, so let us start. The first was molarity. Molarity. So let us define what is molarity. Moles of solute present in unit volume. Volume should be in liter. Unit volume of solution is considered as molarity of that solution. Again, moles of solute present in unit volume in liter of a solution is considered as molarity. Now, according to this definition, we can write the formula also. Molarity is equal to moles of solute upon volume of solution. This is in liter. So this is the formula derived from the definition. Now let us simplify this formula. In our laboratory experiments, we use some solutions, but they are in very small proportion. Suppose we have a test tube and we are conducting our experiment by using solutions in test tube. So a little amount of solution is used while we are experimenting. And in such condition, the volume of that solution cannot be measured in liter because liter is a bigger unit. So you have to use some smaller units, and it is preferable to use milliliter as a unit of volume in case of laboratory experiment. So we have to use volume of solution in milliliter unit. So let us convert this formula. We know that mole is equal to mass per molecular mass. Here moles of solute, that means mass of solute divided by molecular mass of solute. So we know that mole is equal to mass in gram upon molecular mass. So if we put this value of mole into this formula, then formula will become like this. Molarity is equal to, now instead of mole I can write mass of solute in gram upon molecular mass of solute divided by volume of solution. But according to definition, volume should be in liter, but practically we have to take volume in milliliter. So here, if I write milliliter, then it will not be correct according to our definition. So, though I am writing milliliter, but still it indicates the volume in liter, and for that I have to divide this milliliter by 1000. If you divide milliliter by 1000, then it will be equal to liter. Milliliter divided by 1000 is equal to liter. So 1 milliliter is equal to how many liter? 1 divided by 1000. So here, though I have written milliliter, but I have divided it by 1000, that means this is equal to liter. So it is according to our definition. Now let us simplify this formula. So it will look like this. Molarity is equal to, this is the denominator of denominator. That means it will go to numerator. So I will write 1000 multiplied by, this is already mass of solute in gram divided by, this is the denominator of numerator, so it will be in multiplication with denominator. That means molecular mass multiplied by volume of solution in milliliter. This would be the final formula for molarity, and this formula we will use in our numerical problem and practices. So you have to remember this formula. You can easily remember this formula because we are going to use this formula many a times. Molarity is equal to 1000 multiplied by mass of solute in gram divided by molecular mass multiplied by volume of solution in milliliter. And if we write the unit of molarity, then it will be mole per liter, and mole per liter is also called molar, and it is denoted as capital M. So capital M means molar. So symbol for molarity is M, and symbol for the unit of molarity is also M. Suppose if somebody writes 0.5 m HCl solution, that means it is talking about 0.5 molar HCl solution. That means the molarity of HCl solution is 0.5 molar. We have to speak molar. When 0.5 m is written, then it means it is 0.5 molar. So this is the definition and formula of molarity. Now pause the video, write down this, and then after we will see some examples regarding molarity. Okay, so first of all, let us try to understand the meaning of such kind of statement. Suppose if I write 0.5 molar aqueous solution of HCl, that means if these kind of statements are written, then it means 0.5 mole HCl is present in 1 liter solution. If 0.5 molar aqueous solution of HCl is given, then it means 0.5 mole HCl is present in 1 liter of solution. Second example. Suppose somebody says 2.5 molar aqueous solution of NaOH. If this kind of statement is given, then it means, now you can tell me, it means 2.5 mole NaOH is present in how much liter? 1 liter solution. If I say X molar aqueous solution of glucose, that means X mole glucose is present in 1 liter solution. So you can interpret such kind of statement if given, then that means if 2.5 molar is given, then it means 2.5 mole solute is present in how much solution? Answer is 1 liter. Okay, just write down this also. Then after we will see some numerical problems. Okay. This is the first and simple numerical problem. Question number 1. Find the molarity of NaOH solution having 2 liter volume and 120 gram NaOH dissolved in it. This is the question. We are asked to find value of molarity. if these kind of questions are asked, then first of all, you should not decide whether you can solve this problem or not. First of all, you just make a list of given data. Then automatically you will come to know that which kind of formula you can use to solve this problem. So let us make a list of given data. Here we have 2 liter volume, which is the volume of our solution. So we will write volume of solution, that is 2 liter. Then 120 gram NaOH. Now NaOH is a solute which is dissolved in our solution. So this is the mass of solute given. Mass of NaOH, which is a solute, is 120 gram. And we are asked to find molarity. Now we have made the list of given data and we came to know that we are asked to find molarity. So if molarity is to be found, then we have to remember the formula of molarity, and molarity is equal to 1000 multiplied by mass of solute in gram divided by molecular mass multiplied by volume of solution. So if you write this formula, then you can see we require mass of solute, which is already given in our question statement. Volume of solution in milliliter. Volume of solution is given in liter in our statement. So if we want to find molarity by using this formula, we have to convert this liter into milliliter. It is very easy. Now you can convert it into milliliter, that is 2000 milliliter. And one more thing required is molecular mass of solute. Solute is NaOH, so we need molecular mass of NaOH. Now it is not a big thing. You know very well what is the molecular mass of NaOH. So molecular mass of NaOH, I know it is 40 gram per mole. You can find it. 23 is the atomic mass of sodium, plus 16 is the atomic mass of oxygen, plus 1 is the atomic mass of hydrogen. If you sum up this data, then you will get 40 gram per mole, that is the molecular mass of NaOH. Now just put all these values in this formula. So if we put all these values, then we will get molarity is equal to 1000 as it is. Mass of solute, that is 120, divided by molecular mass, that is 40, multiplied by volume of solution in milliliter, that is 2000. Now these zeros will be cancelled. This 0 will also be cancelled. 4 3s are 12. So molarity is finally 3 by 2 molar, and 3 by 2 means 1.5 molar. So this is our answer. The molarity of this NaOH solution is 1.5 molar. That means 1.5 mole NaOH is present in each liter of this solution. Here we have 2 liter solution. Each liter solution contains 1.5 mole NaOH. That means 2 liter solution will contain 1.5 multiplied by 2. That means 3 mole of NaOH, and 3 mole of NaOH means 3 multiplied by 40, that is 120 gram NaOH. ભાઈ હું જેટલું બધું બોલી ગયો હોય, કદાચ ન સમજાણું હોય તો વિડીયોને પાછો રિવાઇન્ડ કરી અને પાછું સાંભળો. તમારી થિંકિંગ પાવર પણ એની સાથે એપ્લાય કરો. એકદમ સહેલું છે, પણ વિચારશો તો જ. જો તમે ખાલી સાંભળશો તો નહીં આવે. ભેગા ભેગું મગજને એક્ટિવ રાખો, વિચારો, બહુ જ મજા આવે એવું છે. એના ફોર્મ્યુલા મોટું લાગતું હોય તો એ મોટું નથી બાળકો. એનો આપણે એટલી બધી વાર ઉપયોગ કરશું, દર વખતે લખશો તો તમને એ તરત યાદ રહી જ જશે. સારું, આ લખી લ્યો. પછી હજી એક ક્વેશ્ચન જોઈએ આનો. ઓકે, now we have find molarity in this question. Now if molarity is given and we are asked to find the mass of solute, let us see this kind of question. Question number 2. Find the mass of find the mass of glucose present in 1.8 liter aqueous solution having molarity of 0.3 molar. Now this is the question. We are asked to find the mass of glucose present in 1.8 liter aqueous solution having molarity of 0.3 molar. What will we do? First of all, we will make a list of our given data. So here find the mass of glucose. That means we are asked to find the mass of glucose. C6H12O6 is the formula of glucose, that is solute. We are asked to find. Then 1.8 liter aqueous solution. This is volume of solution is given 1.8 liter, but in the formula of molarity, volume of solution is in milliliter. So we will convert it into milliliter. We will multiply this with 1000. So it will give us 1800 milliliter. Then molarity is given, which is 0.3 molar. And if we want to find the mass, we must have the value of molecular mass. So molecular mass of glucose. You also know the molecular mass of glucose, that is 180 gram per mole. Okay, now let us put all these values in our formula. Molarity is equal to 1000 multiplied by, here molarity is given, that is 0.3. 1000 multiplied by mass of solute in gram, that we are going to find. Molecular mass is 180 multiplied by volume of solution is 1800. Now these zeros will be cancelled and mass of solute is equal to 0.3 multiplied by 18 multiplied by 18. That means it is 18 multiplied by 18 multiplied by 3 divided by 10. That means it is 54 multiplied by 18. So if you do 54 multiplied by 18, simply you can use calculator as far as board exam is concerned. $972. So it is 972 divided by 10. So ultimately our answer will be 97.2 gram. This is the mass of glucose which is dissolved in this solution having molarity of 0.3 molar and volume of 1.8 liter. So this is very simple formula. Sometimes you are asked to find molarity, sometimes you are asked to find the mass of solute as well. So it is very simple to find out such kind of things by using this formula. Okay, just write down this formula and you have to do a little more practice about molarity and the numericals associated with it. And for that you must have some kind of practice books. I have suggested some books, which books you have or you should read while you are studying in 11 and 12 science. જો એ કઈ બુક વાંચવી એ તમને હજી પણ કન્ફ્યુઝન હોય તો એના ઉપર પણ એક વિડીયો મેં બનાવેલો છે. ખાસ આખા વિડીયોમાં કઈ બુક વાંચવી જોઈએ તમારે, કઈ બુકમાંથી ક્વેશ્ચન સોલ્વ કરવા જોઈએ, એમસીક્યુ માટે કઈ બુક સારી, એનો આખો ડિટેલ્ડ વિડીયો છે. આઈ બટન ઉપર ક્લિક કરશો એટલે તમને લિંક મળી જશે. એ વિડીયો પૂરેપૂરો જુઓ, બુક ખરીદો અને એમાંથી સોલ્વ કરવાનું શરૂ કરો. આ વિડીયોમાં આટલું જ રાખીએ. નેક્સ્ટ વિડીયોમાં પણ મોલારિટી રિલેટેડ જ હજી ડિસ્કશન આગળ વધારશું, કારણ કે આટલું સફિશિયન્ટ નથી. આપણે ઘણું ડિટેલમાં શીખશું. વિડીયો પસંદ આવે એટલે એને લાઈક જરૂર કરો, તમારા મિત્રોની વચ્ચે શેર પણ કરો. એન્ડ ઇફ યુ આર ન્યૂ then subscribe our channel, press the bell icon as well. Okay then, till we meet next time.